Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm at the local cemetery churchyard this morning in light of it being the season where, you know, it's all spooky, it's all Halloween themed, and it's actually a place I'm quite surprised I haven't visited in terms of wildlife, because as you could probably hear surrounding me, there's little birds everywhere. There's robins, there's great tits and blue tits, and I'm pretty sure that there are other larger birds like jays that come to the area. I've heard tawny owls the past couple of nights as well, and this is one of the main areas that I thought that they might reside in during the day anyway. So there's a lot of green space, which is really nice, and I'm obviously being respectful in the area because there's a lot of generations who are laid to rest here. So I'm just minding where I go, but also looking out for the wildlife that's around the area as well. It's really nice in terms of the weather today. I'm quite surprised. It's a bit chilly. There was an absolute downpour of rain last night, so the ground's pretty wet. But yeah, the sun's out at the minute, and yeah, it feels really peaceful at the moment. So I'm just going to take my time to go around the churchyard, go around because there's a tree line on the far side. There's trees around here. So yeah, I'm going to take my time to look around the area, see what shows up, and yeah, see if we get any local pictures taken at the churchyard today. Apologies for any traffic noise. This churchyard is next to a main road. But I've not been here very long, and there's so much activity going on. I can hear all sorts of birds from all sorts of corners of this place. There's been chaffinches, there's been wood pigeons, there's been robins, and the recording you saw earlier, it looked like white doves on top of the church tower. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, and I'm really surprised I haven't come here before. But yeah, I'm just near this conker tree just behind me, and I'm under some cover as well. So I'm going to wait for a little while while traffic keeps going by. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a little while, see what comes out. I'm dealing with some really harsh light this morning, but there's still quite a lot of tree cover, so I'm sort of hoping that will diffuse the intensity of the light, which is what I always look for when I'm photographing. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in this area for a bit, deal with the traffic noise, and then yeah, we'll see what comes out. So I've been here for about an hour now. As you can probably tell, it's gone really cloudy, so that's changed my lighting situation quite a bit. But there's still been a lot of activity from the smaller birds. So I'm just under an apple tree as a bit of cover because it is threatening a bit of rain. But yeah, there's been great tits, robins, blue tits, and I thought I saw something like a tree creeper or goldcrest, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was sort of climbing up a bit of a tree trunk, but it was in amongst all the leaves, so I couldn't quite tell what it was. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it's I wouldn't say eerie, it's just strangely peaceful to be here. And like I said earlier, I have no idea why I didn't come here before, because a lot of people think of, you know, a churchyard or a graveyard, you know, being, you know, a place of death, which it is. But when you're in a surrounding where there's trees, there's fields that back out behind a graveyard, and you could just hear all these birds, and there's so much life in it. A lot of people sort of forget that's a place that you can go to for sanctuary, for, you know, peace and reflection. Apart from the main road, of course, that sort of deters that sort of peace and tranquility. But yeah, it's really nice here. I'm going to keep an eye out for the rain, but I've got a couple of pictures so far that I'm quite happy with. But a lot of the birds are quite curious, so I'm going to stay in one spot as long as I can and see if any of them sort of come forward, because there's a lot of foliage that row behind, it carries on, so there's a lot of foliage that they're sort of hiding in amongst rather than coming out front. But yeah, for now I'm strangely enjoying being here, apart from planes now. But yeah, I'm going to stay put here and see what else comes along. So I've just recorded like a 2-minute sequence talking, and I realised that my microphone wasn't on, so I'll start again. Basically, I've just seen a jay fly across, and it was one of the species that I had a good feeling that could be here, because there's definitely one individual that flies across my back garden every now and again, left to right, in a direction of where this churchyard is. And yeah, I saw like the white rump that's at the base of the tail, like just zip across. I was like, yes. So I'm so happy it's in this area, and this could potentially be like a place I can return to, like a recurring project in a way. As quite a few UK followers might know, there's a fuel situation right now. So the places I wanted to go to this week, I can't actually go to because I've got to prioritise my fuel. But yeah, I'm so happy that I chose to come here, because it was a place I just didn't think of coming to. And yeah, there's just so much going on here, and I can always return to it because it's like not even 5 minutes up my road. So yeah, I'm so happy that I've seen the jay here, because it means that this is probably one of its primary food sources. So yeah, I'm thrilled. As you can probably tell, it's still really cloudy, so I'm struggling a bit with the amount of light that I'm getting through my camera, changing things like the aperture and my ISO. So there is still some life around. I've still got a fair bit of light areas that I can use, but that's only if something like another bird was to land in it. Okay, a load of blackbirds just flew across. And there's a bird up in the tree. So I'm gonna come back again. I'm getting really distracted now because I've seen that J and I don't know where it's gone. So yeah, I'll switch this off, I'll come back and yeah, let you know how I get on. But yeah, really happy right now. Oh my god. I was distracted by a blackbird above my head while I was trying to look for the J, and then another bird flew in, landed not far from the blackbird, and it was a great spotted woodpecker. Oh my gosh. I've been here an hour and a half and I thought this was going to be like a scout, like checking out the area, and so much has happened in like the space of 10 minutes. Oh, I'm thrilled. Oh, I can still see it. The woodpecker's still there. It's like tearing off bits of bark. But oh my gosh. Yeah, I genuinely thought this would be like a video where I'll say I'm scouting out a new area, I'm going to see what sort of environment I'm working with, and then this happens. I'm over the moon. Oh, the sun's coming out now as well. So I'm going to try and get some more pictures and I will speak to you all in a little bit. So you probably can't see it, but it's up on like a really straight bit of branch here. It's been there for 10 minutes and it hasn't left, so got plenty of pictures of it tearing off the bark and eating what's ever inside the tree. But I am just so happy right now. I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I've got enough footage to sort of put something together, and as always I'll post pictures up at the end. I'm definitely going to get more pictures while it's still around, if it stays, and then if anything comes after that, then I'll put it in after this segment. But I'll take the time now just to say thank you so much for watching. As you've probably seen on my stories, I've had now over 400 subscribers on YouTube, which I am very, very grateful for. I'm thrilled. So yeah, like I said, pictures will be up at the end. If there's more videos after this one, I will post it. But again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you all again soon. Bye.